For 3 months, I shared a flat with a monkey.
David's team.
When was this?
Early 70s.
And was it just you and the monkey, or were there other flatmates?
Just me and the monkey. Well, it was in Amsterdam. The monkey's apartment was in Amsterdam, and I was...
So it was the monkey's apartment?
When he says apartment, he means in the zoo.
What was the monkey's name, John?
Charlie.
Charlie. And why only 3 months? Did the monkey kick you out?
The thing was, I was kind of monkey-sitting this animal.
What did he look like?
Oh, he was exquisite. Look, most of you are probably thinking, wow, what fun. You know. And I don't blame you. Sometimes there are things in life that are a disappointment, but living with a monkey isn't one of them.
What did he eat?
He wanted what you were eating.
Oh.
Really?
Which at the time was a lot of chips.
Could he do any tricks at all? Could he do any
Tricks? He was full of them.
What do you want? He'd have the guillotine, he'd have the sword the lady in half, he had the lot.
I used to take him to the park with one of those extendable dog leashes, you know, where you...
So they had them in the early 70s.
No, they had them. But the point is, you know, that when I extended the leash, it would run up into the nearest tree. So I would be stood for ages, you know, with my arm extended upwards into a
And
tree.
it then looks like you're taking your tree for a walk.
So when you had to go, like, and meet this monkey, how long was the owner there with you?
Yes, of course, I did have to go for a kind of audition. He didn't want to leave his precious pal with any old schmuck.
What are you looking at me for?
You know,
How did you ace the audition?
Well, we seemed to hit it off.
You and the...
Although we did get off to a bad start, actually.
Yeah.
I went round to his apartment to audition. There was one empty chair, but it was occupied by the monkey, which was curled up asleep in this chair. So I picked it up thinking it was a cat. And then it went rigid. I could feel its ribs suddenly and all of its muscles tightened up. And it shrieked once and once only, but for about 10 minutes. It was like it was plugged into the mains. Anyway, I threw it as if 'twere a cat.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they land on the feet.
Yeah.
But he's a monkey. He didn't land on his feet. He landed in an ungainly heap. And then it kind of scuttled away, looking back over its shoulder in my direction, in a real accusatory manner.
So, John, given you were so close after 3 months, it must be very hard to say goodbye.
It was a hell of a wrench.
Yeah.
Monkey wrench.
A hell of a wrench.
Chris, what are you thinking about this?
We could make anything up and it would sound true, but this sounds so plausible.
What about you, Judi?
If we're being honest, out of all of us sitting on here, if there was one person that we could think of that lived with a monkey for 3 months, who do you think that would be?
Oh, yeah.
But once you've discounted David, who would it then be?
I think it's true.
You say true?
100%.
OK,
true. 100%.
This ain't true. So, John, living with a monkey in Amsterdam, truth or lie?
They got me rumbled, it's true.
I once did a parachute jump just because I fancied the instructor.
David's team.
When was this?
It was in the 70s.
So how did you meet this instructor that you fancied?
Oh, because a family member was a skydiver. And in the process of watching him skydive, I met the instructor and felt an immediate magnetic attraction.
So this...
I thought you would have said I fell for him.
I did, but I'm a poet, you know, so I like to embellish.
Oh, that's true. I just like to go for little puns.
Oh, I fell for it. Sorry, I'm not used to you, you see.
describe him to us then. What was it about this man that was so attractive?
He wore a lot of straps.
Oh, hello. All right. And what is it about a man in straps that you like?
Well, I don't know. There's something sort of dark about straps. I don't know. You know, he had these straps and the sort of around the groins and everything, and he did it.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting this, Pam. I'll be very honest.
Do you recall his name, Pam?
Yeah, Doug. Doug. This is the Vale of the White Horse accent, of which I'm exceedingly proud.
So how did you take it a step further?
Well, I volunteered to learn how to parachute jump.
Yeah. And did you have to have straps as well?
Oh, indeed, I did.
Are you strapped to Doug as well? Because I've done this.
No.
You're on the front. Well, I was, like a little baby in a papoose.
Oh, no, this was...
No, Lee, it was lovely. I've never felt so safe.
Which way were you facing?
Or facing away.
All right.
So, listen, this is for wimps. This I did alone.
You weren't strapped to Doug?
No, I was not strapped to Doug.
I would have thought that would have been the whole point.
Well, no, but I didn't find out until he hit me on the shoulder and said, go.
The old romantic. So what's the time scale of this? There's the day you go with a family member who's a skydiver. What was your plan that day? That you were just going to go up in the aeroplane that your family member was going to jump out of?
I wasn't going to go up in the aeroplane. I was just going to go and watch. And then I noticed the instructor reclining in the hangar, looking steamy.
Did you talk to him much?
Yeah, I did. I said, how do you get into this line of business?
Nice.
Yeah, with the classic head wobble of seduction.
Did you have lessons with Doug?
Yeah.
Oh, tell us about those. Was he a West Country person?
No,
Where
he
was
wasn't.
he from?
I don't know where it came from.
Well, what was his voice?
Oh, it was received English.
It was one of these. Now, you listen to me, Ayres.
That's right. He said, oh,
Let me just tighten this strap. Hang on, let me get this one. That's better. Let's stop the blood.
He didn't say anything lascivious like that. He was a perfect gentleman with beautiful received English, and he said, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Well, your heart was a flutter at that, isn't it, eh? All right, so what are we thinking? Richard, what do you think of this?
It sounds reasonable to me.
At first I didn't believe it, but you were going, look, this is just a thing that happened. Like, you just wanted to get your story out.
So what's it going to be, David?
That's definitely true.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in your mind.
No doubt in my mind. I can picture it entirely.
All right, they're saying it's true. So, Pam, was it true or was it a lie?
My story was true.
On a dark winter's night, I once broke into the garden of the local witch's house and was shocked by what I found there.
David, Steve.
OK, at what point...
There's a lot of questions, isn't it?
At what point in your life did this happen?
I'm going to guess somewhere between when I was 11 and 13.
12?
I'm going to say 12.
And you say the local witch's house. What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is a very distant memory now.
OK.
It was the house, not very far from me, where all the kids said that the witch lived.
And who did live there?
I don't know their name.
Right.
I'll call them Mary Candles. It had hedges at the front, you know, it's like uncut hedges, a front gate covered with hedging, and it said on the front gate, it said simply the words, "No thanks."
No, really?
So that's quite creepy, isn't it?
Can I ask a question? You started that with saying you were shocked by what you saw there.
Yeah. Yes. Shocked by what I found there.
And what did you find there?
I'm not comfortable with telling you that just yet. Sorry, I'm not.
This is going so far, it's got to be a lie, isn't it?
Let me just say, it does not have to be a lie. Whatever he says, however absurd, it could still be true. However plausible, it could still be a lie. Essentially, what we are doing for this section is entirely futile. We will talk for a bit, then we will guess, then it will be over.
So how did you come to go into this house? Who were you with?
I was with, what's he called? I was with Ken Numbers. I've changed it, yeah. Ronnie Calculator's son. The vibe is, it's very unkempt, it's the gardening, because as we all know, Lee, witches hate gardening, wizards hate plumbing. Right. So we knew it was a female residence.
Right. So you've never seen Mary Candles, but you're only speculating it must be a witch rather than a wizard because it was an unkempt garden with no sign of deficient plumbing.
Exactly. And, we wanted to be the first people who said, no, we penetrated, its boundaries.
Yeah.
We went into the front lawn, down a gate to the side, past the bins, past the back door, and then to the window where there was a light on, a big picture window, looked inside, and that's when we saw this extraordinary sight. Well, extraordinary to us as 12-year-olds.
What was it? You've got to say.
It was a tiny, tiny horse. And I'm not saying it was watching television, that was all that was in the room, was a tiny horse and a television on. I did get in the house.
You got in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Candles came out.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, and she said to me, you're one of the Mortimer boys, aren't you?
Were you?
Yeah. So Ken said. And she said, would you like to come in and see the horse? And she took us in, and it stank of paraffin. It was hot.
That's horse?
Hot. No, the house.
I thought about the horse stunk of paraffin.
The horse did stink, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of?
Meat, hot meat. As we were looking at the horse, I always remember this, she came in, and she had a toilet seat in her hand. And she said, if I give you some money, do you think you could get rid of this for me?
What did you do with it?
Just threw it on our way home, just threw it somewhere else, I imagine.
Did she say what the horse's name was?
Max.
Yes. You'd have thought minimum.
All right, well, now, Suggs, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, it's so preposterous, but David's flung me by saying this is the way he carries on anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, same.
I mean, but no, I'm saying lie, of course.
You say it's a lie.
It was when you said the horse smelt like hot meat.
Well, do you remember the detail of the paraffin heaters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're talking 40, maybe 50 degrees there with those old...
40 or 50 degrees centigrade. So we're talking like the temperature of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Did you ever see Mary Candles again?
No, never.
Never saw her again?
Never saw her again.
She probably melted in that heat.
All right, what are you going to say then, David?
Do we think lie?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
I think it is a lie.
All right, they're saying it's a lie. Now, we should bear in mind that when it comes to Bob, David has a very poor track record. Let's see if he can be better tonight. Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
No! Mine says possession.
Now, there is a box on the floor under the desk. Take the item out of the box and pop it onto the desk, and then please read the card.
OK. I'm going to sit you there, little guy.
Are you talking to me?
No. Right, this is Jeff. Every Thursday, our floor manager hides him somewhere on the set of This Morning for me and Phillip to find during the show. The first one to spot him is the winner.
Wow, Lee's team.
What's his name again?
Jeff. Little Jeff.
It's hidden before the show, and you search him during the show.
During the ad breaks, we have to find him.
Oh, it's only during the breaks? It's never...
Well, to be honest, depending on who I'm interviewing, sometimes I'll get a bit bored, I'll have a little look around and see if I can see Jeff.
You've interviewed me on This Morning.
And I found him so fast that day.
So who finds him the most? You or Phillip?
It's pretty even Stevens. We've been doing it for so long. And actually, I mean, I've been there 12 years, and little Jeff is a lot older than that.
Can we have a look at little Jeff?
Yes.
Let little Rob take little Jeff over there. I'll say this. I look huge next to Jeff.
Wow. Jeff is a very disturbing-looking dog.
Yeah.
I know.
Jeff is the kind of thing you'd see in a horror film.
Yeah.
Can you face Jeff towards us? Ooh, Jeff's horrible.
Where's the most obscure place you found Jeff?
Well, once we...
That's a question that you need context.
The longest Jeff has gone missing was for 2 weeks. And we couldn't find Jeff... On set? We couldn't find Jeff anywhere. And there was a teapot on the shelves, and Jeff was squished inside the teapot.
But the thing is, there must be times when you've accidentally found him whilst you're on air.
Never.
Never cropped up?
Jeff has never, ever made it on air. In fact, I had to get special sort of dispensation to get Jeff on telly today because he's a real This Morning.
Oh, he's not exclusive to ITV?
No.
Ollie, whenever I've been in that studio, there's hardly anything in there apart from where the presenters are.
Yeah.
It's just a bare, barren studio for the cameras to fall apart.
No, there is loads in there.
Well, not when I've been on it. Maybe they think I'm going to steal things.
It's a good
quite a lot
point.
of places.
It's
there's loads of shelves. There's windows.
I don't know that there's 12 years worth of places.
Well, there's lots of different cushions. There are repeat offenders, you know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
places.
we haven't got 15 years of guests. Sometimes we have to keep bringing people back.
OK, so what are you going to say, then?
Angelica?
I think it could be true.
I've got the killer question, and I know the answer to this. Who is the most delighted when they find it, you or Phillip?
Me.
I thought that is true, then. Because you look like the kind of person...
Yes!
Where Phillip would just sort of go, whatever. I've got second-hand cars to sell.
Oh,
We'll say it's true, then, shall we?
You're going to say it's true. OK, Holly. Little Jeff, truth or lie?
Well, little Jeff, what is it? It's a lie!
2 years ago, after losing my keys at a fancy dress party, I had to break into my house while dressed as Darth Vader.
Nice teeth.
Ooh, OK. I want to know about the costume. Was it a good one?
It wasn't bad, actually. It was from a shop. It wasn't homemade.
Right.
There's not many things I can do as fancy dress. I can do Frankenstein, and I can do Darth Vader, or I can do two children standing on each other's shoulders wearing a raincoat.
How did you get in?
Do you know the bathroom window on the ground floor?
No, I don't know the house.
Well, there, essentially.
What, you squeezed in, you, through a bathroom window?
You know what, Rob? I used the Force.
I mean, you used a hell of a force. So what, not the little window, you mean the whole big bathroom window?
It's a sash window, yeah. And I've done it before. I went under it with a little piece of metal that's by the bins. It's an old school ruler, which I've always kept there.
A school ruler of Herculean strength, then, I should think.
No, you know the metal ones, like technical drawing.
OK.
By the way, it's no longer there now if anyone does go round to my house.
And what about the party now? Which other characters? Were there any other Star Wars characters at the party?
Yeah, and this is genuinely true. Someone else at the party was a Darth Vader, but in...
I bet you towered over him. He would have felt like a pathetic Vaderette. Was he how enfeebling to be the small Vader at a party?
Was he smaller than you?
Take a wild guess, Lee.
What about the voice? Did you attempt to do it for fun at the party? Could you give us a demonstration?
OK, yeah, of course I could. So I would say, for example, I know what Luke Skywalker got for Christmas. He got a Sabutio.
Was he doubling as a minicab driver?
He got a jigsaw puzzle. And he got a football. And everyone would say, how do you know that? And I would say, I have felt his presence.
What do you think, Pam?
I have a sneaking feeling that it is true, actually. You know, being shut out of your house isn't that unusual, so I think it's true.
I just don't think you've got a ruler by the bins.
I mean, a man who puts a ruler by a bin puts a key under a brick first, doesn't he? You know what I mean?
Not necessarily, because the key thing about the ruler by the bins is that it's knack needed. A key is no knack needed.
Yeah, Are you speaking English?
Yes, yeah. People underestimate the protective power of a knack. If you need a knack to get in, then essentially the means of getting in can be available because the burglars won't have the knack.
Yeah. Unless they steal it and then it's a knick-knack.
Right, what's it going to be?
We'll say it's a lie.
You can say it's a lie. OK, Richard, Darth Vader through the bathroom window. Truth or lie?
It was, sorry, Pam, a lie.
I once had to share flip-flops with a friend after losing one of mine on a hike.
Is that it?
Yeah, I'm just wondering whether I lost a flip-flop or a friend.
David's team.
How did that work? What was the system?
Where were you?
We were in Thailand, going to a full moon party. Dave.
That's not hiking then, is it? They don't hike to a full moon party. I've been to the full moon party. There was no hiking involved.
Yeah. You probably got the bus there, did you?
I did get the bus there. That's a good point.
That's why.
What's a full moon party? Everyone else seems to know.
Well, let's start with the party first. Do you know what that is?
Yes. It's a group of individuals of the same political persuasion, and in totalitarian circumstances it can become dominant.
There's a certain island in Thailand where every month they have a full moon. The full moon is out and there's a big party on the beach. So we thought we'll go to that. We'll have a bit of that. Me and my friend.
Yeah.
We thought we'd go round the headland. It's only about an hour, they said, to walk around the headland. But we set off in flip-flops. Mm-hmm. Bad idea.
What time of day?
Oh, midday, probably.
Midday? Yeah. But it's a full moon party.
Yeah. You've got to get there early, David.
You're planning to get there at lunchtime and then just wait for dusk.
We thought we'd have a bit of lunch. We'll make a day of it.
Rod, jump to the moment now where you have to share the flip-flops.
Right, so two of us, two flip-flops each. 4 flip-flops, 2 people. That went on really well for about an hour until I lost a flip-flop.
How?
Yeah. Leapt across a rock, waves crashing below, hot, jaggedy rocks, and flip-flop fell in the water. Gone. 3 flip-flops, 2 people. Carried on like that for an hour. My friend going on a few metres in 2 flip-flops, then throwing a flip-flop back to me. I put his flip-flop on with my other flip-flop, and I caught him up. That went on for quite a while, that system.
I'm not clear on that system.
Here it is. This is me, this is him.
Yeah.
He goes forward in his 2 flip-flops.
Yes.
Throws a flip-flop back to me.
Yeah.
I put his flip-flop on, and I catch him up.
This is the exact chat they have in the Welsh football dressing room.
So, that system went on well for a while.
Yeah.
Until he throws the flip-flop. I fumble the catch and lose the next flip-flop. Now we're 2 flip-flops, 2 people. So he goes on a few metres in his 2 flip-flops. I wait in bare feet. He throws both flip-flops back to me, and then I catch him up. That goes on quite well for about an hour. Until you never guess what happens. He throws the flip-flop back to me. I fumble it, down it goes. Now we're on 1 flip-flop, 2 people. And then you'll never guess what happened next. What? A Dutch bloke came round with 2 shoes on. We then tell him the system that's been going on. He said, well, we won't continue with that. We'll all take 1 shoe each. And we hopped.
Did you make it to the party?
We made it to the beach where the party was.
Yes.
And then we thought, we don't fancy it now.
No.
How did you get back?
Bus. We took the bus that Jamali had took.
The bus.
But what they did was one person got on the bus, the other one walked ahead, then the bus overtook them and he got off the bus and he got on.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rosie? What do you think? Does it strike you as true?
Well, the whole story, Rhod comes across as an idiot, so, yeah, true.
What do you think?
I think it's lies.
Why?
Because this Dutch guy just came from nowhere.
Yeah.
And
he came from Holland.
Maybe that's why it's a lie, because if it was a real Dutch guy, he would be wearing clogs.
Yes,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
What's it going to be, David?
Do I think it's true?
Ask yourself that.
Yes, I do.
Right. Rod, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
The morning after winning Olympic gold, I woke up with a cheeseburger down my bra.
Well, we've all done it. Lee?
So, you won the gold medal 2016, of course. Where did you wake up, first of all?
The Athletes' Village.
OK. Was it actually inside the bra properly, or it was, like, sort of wedged in a little bit?
It was in the bra.
Totally in the bra?
In the cup of the bra.
Where had it come from, this burger? How had you acquired it?
So I got it from the Athletes' Village. There was a McDonald's in there, so I got it from McDonald's.
There's a McDonald's in the Athletes' Village?
We're now going to have to mention lots of other burger places, aren't we?
Burger King, Wimpy...
There was a well-known burger-branded outlet in the Olympic Village.
It was McDonald's, wasn't it?
So you've gone out, you've got drunk quite quickly. What's the last thing you remember about the night?
We've had a party, had a few champagnes, naturally, a few beers, and then, literally went home 2 days later and found a cheeseburger in my bra.
Sorry, 2 days later?
Yeah.
Well, you must have slept at some point.
Not for the first 2 days. And I didn't shower or I didn't change. Same tracksuit top, medal around the neck, leggings, same T-shirt. You don't really care, do you? God,
you can't buy class, can you? You've still got your tracksuit on, Sam. That's nothing. I've got a burger in me bra. What's your problem? I won gold medal. What have you done? Nothing.
Did you eat the burger at the end?
Yeah.
You ate it?
You would, though. Come on.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No. I once found a pot noodle in my underpants. I didn't go near it.
Right. Is it the truth or is it a Whopper? You decide.
Is that all that this has been leading to?
I think that women do kind of use their bras in lieu of pockets quite often. It's just so much nearer to do that, isn't it? And it's nearer your mouth, and it's just so convenient.
If I was in bed with a woman, she removed her bra, I saw a cheeseburger, went, what's that doing there? And her reply was, well, it's near in my mouth. Let's go, I'm out of here, I'm going. Why does it ever go in there? This is what I mean, even in a drunk state, at what point do you go, I'll pull out my bra? No, you don't do it. Drunk people eat food.
I've put a baguette in my inside pocket. When sober.
In your trouser pocket.
It can be quite convenient if you've got two having to hold a tea, packet of crisps, maybe a cake. Where's the baguette going? I'll just put it in there. It's a bit uncomfortable, spoils the line of the jacket, but it's serviceable for a few hundred yards.
I mean, Sam's story's got a certain sort of craziness about it, which is perfect for the show, isn't it? I had a cheeseburger in my bra, and David's tried to follow it with, I once had a baguette on my inside.
Is it true?
You're saying...
I'm kind of tempted to believe it, really. Yeah.
I'm persuaded, but I'd say 53%. It's false.
Oh, go on, let's push the boat out. Let's say it's true.
It's true. Saying it's true. OK, Sam, truth or lie?
It is true.
Well done, Sam.
On the dance floor at a BBC Christmas party, I once gave Terry Wogan a black eye when I accidentally high-kicked him in the face.
David's team.
OK, what year was this?
Something like 1976.
And how did you come to give him a black eye?
Well, because everybody's always saying, can you do the high kick, Rips? And I did.
Sorry, is Rips your nickname, or is Rips part of the move?
Sorry, Rips is one of my nicknames.
Can we call you Rips tonight?
If you would like to, yes.
I feel that's what I wouldn't have the courage.
Anyhow, they said, would you do the high kick? And we were all mucking about, so I did. And unfortunately, Terry was standing kind of a bit close and wallop, hit him.
You're not still able... Well, I sort of say you're not still able. Are you still able? Sorry, that was a terrible assumption. I do apologise, Rips, I really do.
Get it out! Come on, ask it!
Are you still... Are you still able to do it?
Yes.
You are? Well, would you? I mean, if you like, I could be Terry.
Are you serious?
Stand up. I am standing up. Welcome. Here we are at the old...
You're serious?
Yes, I'm doing Terry Wogan.
And I haven't warmed up.
No, neither have I, but I've gone straight into the voice. And Terry's dancing away in that old way of his, with his little microphone like that. Wonderful stuff. Children in need.
Look at that. Movement like a Swiss watch. Look at it.
Well, why not listen to me in the morning on the radio or watch me on the television? You can get rid of me whenever you like, Angela. Here we go now.
Ready?
I'm ready. Here. Gee, whoa! Good Lord!
Wow. That was...
I did warn you.
I would describe that as impressive and very close.
David. Well, it obviously could have happened, and, great to hear the Wogan impression again.
Thank you.
And I expect Ronnie Corbett was standing nearby commenting.
You'll never believe what I've just seen. Right, Jim, what do you think?
I'm tempted to think it's a lie. It's a lovely story to invent.
It's almost too good to be true.
Almost too good to be true.
All right, Rose?
Yeah. I'm still thinking about the high kick, to be honest. I think lie.
We think it's brilliantly constructed lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Angela, truth or lie?
The whole story is a lie.
Possession.
Right. Now, there's a box under the desk, David. First of all, pop the item onto the desk. Once you've done that, would you please read the card?
OK. This is my penguin. When I used him to play a prank, it got out of hand.
Wow. So what's the story, David? What happened?
Well, this is a penguin that must have come out of a cracker, and I put him in the garden, sort of hiding him, and took a picture in order to pretend that I had spotted a wren.
To pretend to who?
To my wife. That was my aim.
And what did she say?
She took it at face value.
How old is your wife?
Why were you pretending that you'd seen a bird in the garden?
It was a rainy weekend day, and it was the day where people are invited to count garden birds.
A big garden bird watch.
Is that what it's called?
Yes,
that sounds
indeed.
like a very good name for it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of birds, aren't you, Pam? Does that look anything like a wren?
It does not remotely resemble a wren, because a wren is a little brown bird, quite a boring little bird with a sticky-up tail, whereas that is a plastic penguin with a white bib and a key sticking out of its back.
It was a poor photograph. It was a
Was it deliberately poor?
Yes. I didn't really expect to be believed. I don't think...
Oh, good, because we don't believe you.
I don't think my wife looked very carefully at the picture.
Did she just glance quickly?
Yeah.
And then what was her reaction?
Her reaction was that she sent it to the street WhatsApp group.
Are you quite a prankster around the house?
Not usually, but I have occasionally attempted to amuse.
Well, never in my presence. What do you think, Kyle?
I'm going to say true.
You say true?
Yeah.
And what about you, Pam?
Yeah, I think it's the sort of thing somebody would do for a laugh.
And you think that Victoria Corrin-Mitchell, one of the most erudite, sharp brains around...
Would marry him?
Would marry him.
But a lot of people aren't interested in birds and cannot distinguish one from the other.
All right, your team seem to be saying true.
Well, if my team think it's true, then who am I to disagree with them?
OK, they say it's true. David, was that true, or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
An ex-boyfriend once dumped me after he found the list of pros and cons I'd made about him.
Oh, my gosh.
Please, team.
How long had you been seeing this guy for?
I'd been seeing him for about 6 months.
And how did you meet him?
I met him at Carnival.
Right.
Anything in Carnival just seems really excitable and nice.
Yeah.
And then when the sun's not shining and the Calypso stops playing, you realise, OK, this is not as nice as I thought it was.
So a 6-month relationship that was good for one day. Let's start with the positives. What was the pros about this guy?
The pros was he was always on time.
Wow. I'll tell you what, there's a guy to your right you're going to like.
He was a good dancer and he drove.
I don't know, is he still single? Because he sounds great.
What about the cons?
Commitment seemed to be an issue. When I was going through conversations of, you know, exes, it was always very short term.
So he was good at getting there on time, but he didn't want to stay.
This is what I'm saying.
Did you say in your statement that he found this list?
Yeah.
So talk us through that. Well, I mean, you could act it out. Just imagine, David, use your lovely acting skills.
Yes.
And you had bad credit as well.
Bad credit, but I can drive.
Yes.
Yeah, but
I can't imagine this. What is this list?
Firstly, your credit is bad. Okay.
I've had some money troubles, but at least I can dance and drive.
Being able to dance and drive is not going to help for a longer relationship because you can't commit to anything. So you're going to wind up on me for 2 weeks and then wind up on somebody else. And
This is great. This is like a mashup of EastEnders and Antiques Roadshow.
Sometimes the truth is what you need. And I tried to make subtle hints to you.
This is a subtle hint. This list of pros and cons.
It was a subtle hint.
See attached sheet.
It was a subtle...
I'll tell you what I have to say now is I'm on David's side in this argument. Come on, David, get your bags. You're coming with me.
Caroline, what are you thinking?
No, I don't think it's true.
You don't think it's true?
John?
Yeah, I think it is.
You think it is? Who do I trust most of these two people? Sell it to me, John.
I'm a terrible judge of character, I've got to say.
I won't lie. I was expecting a bit more positivity in that argument. I'm going to go with Caroline.
All right, Judi, was it the truth or was it a lie?
It was the lie.
Every day for the last 10 years, I have carried a walnut in my pocket.
David's team.
Why? Well, because it was given to me in exceptional circumstances.
What were those circumstances?
Oh, I was travelling.
You really didn't expect the second question there, yeah.
I was travelling in Spain with my daughter when a man gave me the walnut.
In exchange for his daughter?
It was a bargain.
So describe the scene.
OK, well, we were hiking in the snow. So there was a blizzard. We hadn't met anyone for days. And this...
So you'd been hiking for days in the snow in Spain?
Yes. The
Okay.
north of Spain, in
these...
a mountainous region, David.
Right. Now, these are definitely exceptional circumstances.
Yeah. We were hiking in the snow, and this man suddenly materialised from the blizzard, and he was very agitated. And he beckoned me over to him, and he thrust the walnut on me, and he insisted I take it. And my Spanish wasn't great. His Spanish wasn't great. I don't know where he was from. I mean, he was speaking some sort of medieval dialect, and he absolutely insisted I had the walnut.
Do you have the walnut on you now?
Well, I do. I mean, naturally, I do. I change it from pocket to pocket, depending on what I'm wearing.
What you're asking us to believe is that at this moment, about your person is a walnut.
Yeah. I mean...
OK, now, just for clarification.
But picture the scene, David. Like, you haven't seen anyone for days. Someone gives you a
we can
walnut.
picture that.
Yeah. Someone hands you a walnut.
Yeah.
Your first reaction is, why me? Why a walnut? I mean, you can't ignore it. You're going to keep it, and you're going to wait for the meaning to be revealed.
Well, let's look at the man. You say he appeared out of the blizzard.
He disappeared almost as quickly as he appeared. And my daughter was very frightened. She was only 15 at the time. He gave her a satsuma.
What?
Which, to this day, she carries about her purse.
Have you ever felt tempted to open the walnut?
I've been tempted to do all sorts of things with the walnut, but it's...
Well, who isn't? We've all been tempted.
No, I'm not yet. I believe
in the walnut.
The secret will be revealed.
Well, what are you thinking, Jim? How does this strike you?
I've walked in the Pyrenees. These are the
I've walked with a pair of these.
And I don't think you would go there hiking in the winter, in the blizzard.
Yeah. What do you think, Rose?
I think it's a lie because 10 years is far too long. What do you think?
I think my mind has broken. Because I just totally believe it.
So what's it going to be?
Maybe Ardal is eccentric enough to have done that.
I didn't do anything. He gave me the walnut.
No, I'm talking about
yes,
keeping
you did.
a walnut.
You kept it for 10 years. Not just in a box at home. You take it with you everywhere. I mean, now I'm saying it. That sounds very...
OK, it's time to decide.
Oh, I don't know. All right, we're going to go live.
You're saying it's a lie.
We're going to go... No, we're not.
What
do you know we're not? I think it's true. And I look forward to seeing Ardal's walnut.
Ardal, was it true or was it a lie?
That story is true.
It's true. And he's actually got it. There it is.
There is the walnut.
Last year, after getting lost on a ramble, I got so thirsty I was forced to drink puddle water, which I purified by filtering through my hiking sock.
David's team.
Right, where were you hiking?
I was hiking in Scotland.
At what time of year?
This will have been just when it was allowed.
OK. Whereabouts in Scotland?
It was in the Highlands.
How long had you been walking?
Since I was about 2.
That day, on this particular recreational walk?
Oh, I've been walking for about 2 hours.
And were you on your own or was anyone with you?
No, I was definitely on my own.
You were walking on your own
I know,
in the Highlands of Scotland?
I wasn't walking on my own when I started the walk.
Oh, they'd given you the slip.
Correct. No, we'd gone our separate ways. They had the water and I'd got lost.
Who are they?
They were my wife and another couple we were hiking with.
Why would they leave you water-free?
They didn't leave me. We did that thing
many reasons. Because his wife spotted an opportunity that may never come her way again. And I admire her for seizing it.
I needed the toilet, so I went off and I went round the corner and just lost my bearings.
Describe the terrain.
Yeah. Rain were like really heavy.
Well, that's no reason to drink puddle water then.
Exactly. Correct. No. The terrain was I would describe as rugged and arid.
You want to go to the loo?
I'm all right, thanks. You know, it's like you're walking. I'm a bit older than my wife. I'm tired. She's a little bit further ahead talking to her friend's husband, actually. And anyway, it doesn't matter. I thought, I'm a bit tired. And I said, I'm just going to... One sec. And I sort of I was literally just stepped behind for a second.
You stepped behind a tree
I do
then became so disorientated.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have a wee, right? Yeah. And then that's when I heard what I thought was a kookaburra.
In Scotland?
What?
In Scotland.
The emphasis on the word thought.
Right.
I thought I heard a kookaburra. So I walked just a few steps, not many. Picture the scene. I'm walking. I'm looking round like this. There's no bird. I turn back. Wait a minute. Which tree did I wee behind? Was it that one? Or was it that one? Well, it's easy to tell. It was that one. So I got a bit confused for a sec. And then I went... And then before you know it...
So
game over.
Completely
I'm now
lost.
walking and I'm panicking. And I should point out that I'm already very dehydrated. I wish I hadn't had that wee. It could have helped somehow. But I had it. I was now running on empty.
And you want to drink?
Yes.
There's no drink to be had.
There's nothing. And I learnt the #1 rule when I watched a film once, which is don't wait until you're thirsty.
So what do? You find a puddle?
I come across a puddle.
Mm. But you don't tend to find puddles in an arid
but what I did
setting.
realise, I was back at the tree. No, I'd come across it was in a bit of shade, maybe it was some condensation that had started to come down, but there was definitely a puddle. I was there, Rob, you weren't.
So how did you go? You said you did it through your sock, is that right?
Hiking sock.
Hiking sock?
Yes.
Sweaty, woolen, gnarled.
Yeah, but she's good with the kids. That doesn't make sense. She wasn't even with me. So it doesn't make sense.
So you undid...
Sock off.
Took your boots off first, of course.
Of course, and there's only the only way to do it, isn't it? So the boot comes off, the sock comes off, because I remembered the film. If in doubt, drink early and make sure it's purified.
And what was the film?
That was the title of the film.
How dirty?
Well, I mean, it was 18 certificate and there was a bit of...
All right, what are we thinking, Raj?
Rubbish. The whole lot.
This is all made up.
I think you might be dehydrated now.
Oh, yeah, I am.
So, David, I think your team is saying...
I think we're going to go live.
You say it's a lie. Well, OK. Was this true or was it a lie?
It's a lie.
It was a lie.